Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about valence bond theory in terms of orbital overlap concept. So our today's title is valence bond theory in terms of orbital overlap concept. Here we are going to discuss how two atomic orbitals overlap and form a molecule. According to this theory, a covalent bond is formed by the partial overlap of two half-filled atomic orbitals containing electrons with opposite signs. Opposite spins, you can say. So let's have the highlights here. We are going to have a discussion on the formation of covalent bond, where the orbitals are going to have the partial overlapping between the half-filled atomic orbitals, and the electrons must have the opposite spins. Okay. Here the term partial overlap indicates that the two orbitals are going to overlap some part of them and lead to the formation of the molecule. Let's consider this concept with the help of an example. The first example is formation of hydrogen molecule. Formation of hydrogen molecule H2. Now, as we know that the configuration of hydrogen is 1s1, that is, it has a single electron in its s orbital. The second hydrogen will also be having the same configuration, but we'll take the opposite spin here. Now, considering two hydrogen atoms approaching each other, let's have their electron cloud picture. Here is one of the hydrogen. Here is the second hydrogen atom. They both have the single electrons in the outermost shell, one having clockwise and the other considered to be having the anti-clockwise spin. These two hydrogen atoms approach each other, combine, and leads to the formation of the overlapped molecule where the electrons have been paired, where the electrons are paired like this. And the electrons have been paired, showing the both clockwise and anti-clockwise spin. So this is one of the H atom. This is the another H atom, and they combine to form the H2 molecule. See here they have clearly gone the partial overlapping, and with the half-filled atomic orbitals, we can clearly say here half-filled atomic orbitals, opposite spins justified. Okay, this leads to the formation of the overlapping and the molecule is formed. When the electrons with opposite spin approach each other, there is lowering of energy. There is lowering of energy that leads to stability and the formation of molecule. Let's consider one more example to make it more clear. This is formation of hydrogen fluoride molecule. Hydrogen fluoride molecule, that is HF. Now first we have to consider the electronic configurations. Let's see. Hydrogen is 1s1, having an electron with a specific spin, whereas fluorine, if we consider, is 1s2, 2s2, 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. I can expand this 2p5 as 2px2, 2py2, and 2pz1. So these are the paired orbitals. So they are not going to participate. We need half-filled atomic orbitals, whereas fluorine has this single half-filled atomic orbital. Considering this with an opposite spin, the single electron can be considered with any of the spins. Now this half-filled orbital of the fluorine and this half-filled orbital of the hydrogen are going to undergo the partial overlapping and will lead to the formation of the molecule. Considering the electron cloud picture, here is the hydrogen atom with a single nucleus and an electron in a particular spin, and on the other hand we have fluorine, which has a 2px molecule, a 2py orbital, and a 2pz orbital, where this 2px has paired electrons, this 2py has paired electrons, and this 2pz has a single unpaired electron with a spin opposite to that of the hydrogen atom. When these two overlap or combine, they will lead to the formation of a partial overlap, which is supposed to look something like this. Here is the hydrogen, and the fluorine has undergone overlapping with the help of 2pz, 2px, and 2py are present here. I'll just take it again. There is 2pz overlapping, 2px and 2py are present as such. So in this particular region, we have the overlapping with two electrons in the opposite spin, and they have paired themselves. So this overlapping will have two electrons with the opposite spins. So here a bond is formed, and this has led to the formation of the HF molecule. This is H atom, this is F atom, and this we have the HF molecule. So this is what this concept says, that the molecules are supposed to overlap, the atoms, the orbitals of the atoms are supposed to overlap with the electrons in the opposite spins, and they should be half filled, then only they can undergo overlapping and form the covalent bond. If you have any further doubts regarding this topic, you can ask us in the comment section. Thank you.